Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Double Masters draft as we head in and see what sweet, sweet rares we opened. We got the Ashenmoor Liege, gives you red and black creatures +1, becomes the target of a spell ability opponent controls, that player loses 4 life as a 4/1. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of these lords. Seems kind of weak. Dauntless Escort. Oh god, Moto is freaking out. Sacrifice it, creatures you control gain indestructible. 3 mana, 3/3. It's not bad, it's not that good. I might take Path to Exile Lightning Helix as my first two cards here. Path to Exile I think is really strong, so I'm going to definitely be taking that one. And, I mean, Lightning Helix is pretty good. Goes nicely with Path. Boiler Works is another consideration, but doesn't really work with Path to Exile all that well. Let's see. Is there anything else that's remotely close? I don't think so. I don't think any of the rest of this is especially close to these cards. So, yeah, I'm going to take these two and we'll get a start with some removal and see where it goes from there. Is it, League Guild Mage? Looks okay. Good old Atlaplani. Makes an egg. Yeah, this card's way too slow. Love Agony Warp. Doesn't go very well with our first two picks. I could take a 10th District Legionnaire. Try to get aggressive right away. Battlefield Promotions, sort of along the same vein. Haven't built a good aggro deck yet. We tried last time, didn't quite get there. Um, hmm. This is fine. It's obviously good with the cards we have so far, but does add a third color immediately. I think the best cards in this pack is Agony Warp by a decent margin, but because two colors, neither of which were in, I think I'm going to go with the 10th District. We'll see. Ooh, Obnixilus. This card's pretty good. A little surprised it's here. Pick 3. Am I going to be Mardu? Maybe. I mean, it's a 6 mana 4/4 flying trample, which is okay on its own, but then when other creatures die, it starts to get counters, and it stops them from searching, which is sometimes relevant. Not typically too big of a deal, but it's something. I think the alternative is like Rift Bolt if we wanted to really stick to the aggro train, but I'm not above taking a 6 mana bomb here. Okay, we get another Agony Warp. And a lot of mediocre cards here. Could take like a Seeker Squire or a Severed Strands or Settle, I guess. None of those excite me all that much. If people are going to be passing Agony Orbs, then I guess I want to cash in on that. I'm going to take it. I don't know if it'll get there or not, but like if we're seeing a lot of them, then I think there's something to be said about that. This pack is worse, for sure. This might just be a Cryptic Spires. I could also take Is a Charm. It's not a terrible one. I don't love Capture Sphere. I've talked about before how auras aren't great. Like detrimental auras aren't great in this form, or really of positive auras either, because there's just ways to bounce and blink and whatnot. I don't think I care about Twin Flame too much. Yeah, if we really wanted to stick with the aggro direction, there's the Swift Spear here, and Swift Spear is a really good card, but I'm just gonna take the Spires and accept that I'm never gonna make an aggro deck because I'm too greedy. Huh. Let's do again. Cycles. You may put a creature. I mean, so it's really strong if you can get in play. Could take a Disfigure. It's also quite good. Might try taking a Scion. Maybe we get into some sort of weird reanimation shenanigans. Sure. Fireblade Artiste. Arjun for another giant thing. If I want a third giant thing. There's an Unburial Rights. That could be okay. If we wanted to stick with that Mardu situation. I mean, I have two big things. I don't mind reanimating. Sure, you know what? I'll take it on Barrel Rights. Let's see how that goes for us. I haven't tried this super much yet. It's a late Force and Mana Leak. I think those are both reasonable cards. Also a late Bolt, honestly. I might just take this Bolt. I think we're probably Mardu. Could take Spires as well, but I think Bolt's good enough to take here. Thought Scour's not bad. It mills us for potential reanimation shenanigans, and then Living Lightning kind of returns some of our cool removal back to our hand. I think that's slightly better than the Thought Scour. So I'm gonna grab the Lightning here. A lot of mana leaks coming around. I wonder if we should be in blue. The rest of these cards just don't excite me. I'm gonna take the mana leak. We'll have to decide if we want to be red or blue, I guess. Here I'll probably just take Fiery Fall. Yeah, that sounds about right. And then these cards aren't too exciting. I'll take a Splicer. Take a Jeskai Elder, sure. None of this really matters too much. This card's pretty terrible, so sure, I'll take that. And you know, Doom Traveler might actually get in there. It's a good defensive card. Alright, what we got? Oof. Surgical is your rare, is not what you want to see. Probably just 2 more removal spells in Augur Spree and Eye Blight's ending. So the rest of these cards don't do much. I could take Young Pyromancer as well. We have a decent amount of stuff that goes with it, but I'd rather just be able to kill things, I think. Yeah. So that means I'm quite likely to be red. I think the blue's getting out of here. I don't know about this 10th district. We might play it as just a 2-2, but it's not like incredible in our deck. Alright, Mardu. Figure of Destiny, Panharmonicon. 2 strong cards. I don't know that either of them goes in our deck very much. Panharmonicon doesn't do anything, and then Figure... I mean, we can probably make it a 4-4, but it's like that good. I think this is just a Disfigure or Spires, probably. Yeah, let's keep jamming cheap removal. Can't go too wrong with that, I think. What's this guy again? This is the counter. This thing, I've played against this once and it was extremely annoying. That said, it is a color we don't have yet, and our fixing is currently pretty weak, so I don't think I can do that. This is between Fiery Fall, Cryptic Spires, and Breakthrough, I think or no, Breakthrough's blue. I always keep thinking I'm blue. Is it because I play too much Cube? It might be because I play too much Cube. So between Spires and Fall, I think Fall's slightly better than Spires. Because it does have that potential to do other stuff. Wow, for Altar, that's cool. I'm going to take Boros Garrison. And I guess hope the Crackling Doom Wheels. We need fixing, and the Balance Sounds are just great, so I'm definitely going to take that. But there's a Doom and an Augur Spree. It's a chance one of them wheels. I guess it's not very high chance because there's not too many cards in this pack. So there's going to be just some massive stinkers left. But still, I think the land's too important. We have a decent amount of removal already. Pontiff's fine. Can help us deal with some wider boards that are otherwise difficult to deal with our single target removal. Thrall's okay as well. It's not like great. And then, yeah, more like fixing. I'll take the Pontiff here. Feels okay. Alright, this pack's pretty weak. I'm just gonna take the Spires out of it. Make sure we can cast our spells. Okay, there's a Crackling Doom. I will be taking that one. It's good reason to be in Mardu, I think. It's a pretty powerful spell. Just kills their best thing every time. Well, not every time. Sometimes their best thing's not their biggest thing, but usually it is. So yeah, we got a bunch of removal. We got 2 sort of big threats that we're going to try to reanimate with Unbarrel Rights. And we have a little bit of early like defensive creatures and like a value creature and the Living Lightning. We do need some more permanence sort of on the curve, but it's not too bad, not too bad. Huh. Gold Impervious Great Worm. I might take this because if I lean heavier into reanimation, this doesn't have any evasion, but it is a 16/16 indestructible. It's pretty tough to deal with, honestly, and I'm not playing the rest of these cards. I would need some pretty big like mill or something to be able to, or like discard to be able to actually run this. So I don't think it's likely to make it in our deck, but it's possible. Here I'll take a spy, I guess, mill ourselves a little bit and get a 2/3 into play is respectable, if not great. Good old vampire rogue. It's a late bounty. I think this card's powerful. Obviously, you need the right sort of combos with it. Living Lightning's pretty good. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 good targets already. I think that's better than the Carrier Thrall. We are getting a little heavy on the 4 drops, but Carrier Thrall's just not a very exciting 2 either. Okay, unfortunately, nothing fantastic here. I'll take the breakthrough. Yeah, as expected, this pack wheeled mostly garbage. I don't know. I'll take a Sky Knight, sure. Yeah, this Imperious Great Worm's not very likely to be in the deck, but could be fun. I mean, I'll take a Seeker. That actually is kind of reasonable because you can cast a removal spell, attack for 3 lifelink, buys you a lot of time. I mean, I'll take the black card, but I don't think it's very good in our deck. And we got a Supernatural Stamina. Not actually terrible with Living Lightnings. Maybe we play it. Sort of a thing with Pontiff too. Okay, let's see. Would love to play a Dax duplicate, but we're not really there. It's kind of a weak pack for us, actually. It's not a ton here. I don't really want to Call of the Feast. We're not doing that sort of thing too much. How's this pack so bad? Wow. I think Graveblade Marauder doesn't attack very well usually, but it is just a 3 mana 1/4 Death Touch. It's like a reasonable defensive card. Man. I think I take this in Aspires, and I'm really, really sad about this pack. Just nothing quite right in our colors. Yikes. It's not a good opening to this pack. Not a good start at all. But here we are. Don't think there's much in our side. Well, the Supernatural Stamina is something I am, like, sort of looking at. Because, I mean, again, the Living Lightnings are quite good with it. The Pontiff, I'm actually not sure. When this creature dies, exile it. When this creature dies, I think you get to choose the replacement effect with Pontiff. I guess okay with Doom Traveler. It's obviously nice with Seeker just for the prowess stuff. Illustrate Spy, it's okay with. And then we can use it to save our big stuff if they try and remove it and we have a spare mana. So, I don't know. I think there's some value to the Supernatural Stamina here. Even though we don't have a ton of creatures, but especially since this is likely to not get in there. 10th District I would prefer not to run also, because it's not really, doesn't really fit with our game plan very well. So we're at 9 creatures currently, but we'll see, we'll see. Would have liked to sort of get there more in this reanimation theme. We just have the one in burial rights and not a lot of ways to mill ourselves. Let's see here. Jeskai Ascendancy, huh? Good card. How are these packs just all terrible? This is brutal right now. I think I'm just taking another Cryptic Spires because none of these cards do anything. Like, what's even in our colors? Battlefield Promotion. Not very good. Umbra and Shadowborn Apostle. Yeah, I'm taking a Cryptic Spires. This pack is going very badly. We're gonna need some help. I guess if I pick up enough Cryptic Spires, I can throw blue in the deck and at least have an Agony Warp and a Breakthrough or something. It's not bad. Huh. Huh. Wow, it's like a cube pack. What the heck? Renin 6 and Emrakul? I wish I could play either of them. I don't think there's any way I can get Emrakul into play. Doesn't work on them burial rights. or anything else. Ren and 6, similarly, I can't really cast them. Specs somehow also just useless. I might take a Bondkin. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Some good cards in here. I do like Miss Meadow, which is really strong. Obviously, Ren and 6, if you can play it, is quite good. And Emrakul, if you have a way to somehow get into play, is sweet. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking Bondkin. Jeez. This is really rough. This thing I don't love. This might be a Disfigure or a Rift Bolt. They're kind of similar, I guess. Let's take a Disfigure. Prized Amalgam, Eye Blights. Okay, I'm going to take Eye Blights ending over the Axe. The Axe is pretty cool, but we don't have that many creatures that can hold it. So I'd rather just take even more removal. I mean, Kambal's playable. So sure, I guess. Yep. Seems okay. Dragon Arch. Multicolored creature. No, that doesn't really work. Leonin Arbiter's like annoying, but I guess not really that annoying in limited, is it? Hmm. Not really a Cartel Aristocrat deck. I could think Settle. It doesn't. I don't have anything with good ETBs either, so that doesn't really do that much, and we have plenty of removal as is. I don't know. I'm gonna think, is it Charm? If we get enough fixing, I'll play blue, I guess. Okay, I either have a Spy or a Disfigure. I don't think Chaos Warp's particularly good. I think it's fine. It removes a thing, but it's not really what we need. We're 29 with 5 lands, so we're already over our playable count. If I really need a third Disfigure, I might take a third Living Lightning. This card seems really good in our deck. Sure. Okay. The Brothers, the Call, Last Breath, Strands. I think Strands as a nice sideboard option against other slow decks. Sure, Jessica has tendency that we can't really play. A random 2-drop. And Severed Strands. Momentary Blink. A Doran, that's a little bit sad. And last pick, Leonin Arbiter. Okay. Well, this is certainly an interesting deck. I'm kind of into the Supernatural Stamina with 3 Living Lightning. I actually think that's pretty good. Probably cut the Bondkin. I don't think that's how we're winning the game. Not actually sure Combal's that good. Most of the time. I mean, I guess like you're gonna play it, they'll use a removal spell on it. You drain them for 2 and you traded 1 for 1. Then you have to use a removal spell on your 2/3. It's not the worst. Some Burial Rites thing didn't super get there, but it's fine. Alright, so yeah, it's 5 lands. So I gotta make 2 cuts. I do think Bondkin is one of them. Let's group separate. Do have 2 Fiery Falls, which is nice. This is kind of a 1-drop. Probably need to cut a non-creature spell. I could cut the Graveblade, but I think it's a good enough defensive card, and it'll sometimes do something offensively as well. I like all the hard removal. I like the Unburial for our big stuff. And then, let's see here. Maybe Rift Bolt's like not the most exciting. Sure, I'll start off with no Rift Bolt. As far as lands, I have 4 of these. Her mana's... the Fiery Falls will make her mana a bit better, I guess. Her mana, I mean, these have a lot of black in their cost. Scion we're really looking to reanimate. Hub is a 6-drop, so that's fine. I want early red for the Fiery Falls, and I guess I want decent amount of early black, 'cause that's a removal, but then white's our creature, so we need a pretty even mix. But red provides other colors, that's pretty important. Let's go white red on you and black white on you. Probably a second black white here. So 2 black white white red. Yeah, okay, perfect. So let's add some basics. All right, we get 12 basics. Currently we have 1, 2, 3 red sources. I would want a minimum of 8. We have for black 1, 2, 3, and then if we count the fiery falls, that's 4, 5. So this is also 8. And then for white, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 8. This is 10. So I'll definitely add another mountain just because that makes the fiery falls go. And then maybe a swamp because we do have some heavier black cards. So I think that's fairly important that we get that going. Only 2 planes. Feels a little bit rough, but we have a decent amount of duels and the fiery falls. It's close between the white and the black here. I think the black just because we do have the double costs up here. All right, well, we'll call that a deck. I don't know if it's good. That's sort of been my experience in this format as I build a deck and I go, I don't know, is this any good? I guess we'll find out. I'm excited to test out this natural stamina with our triple living lightning. Should be fun. All right, well, I'll see you for round number 1. All right, here we are for round 1. We have a 2-land opener with no white, so we can't play our Seeker. We'd have the Eye Blights ending, and if we draw a 3rd land, we can cycle the Scion. That's something, I suppose. Now we're on the draw. I think this is playable on the draw. It's not, an amazing hand, but it's keepable, I think. We have a few turns to draw this white mana. Experiment 1. Oh, that's a little bit scary. Okay. Hopefully we draw at least some lands here. Oh. Well, this might be a quick one. We're going to get run over here by a pretty aggressive deck, it looks like. This was not a good keep against an aggro deck. I will say that much. White mana? Another Eye Blights ending. Not really what I was looking for. I think we're in pretty horrible shape here. Land? Okay, we got a land. Got a land. Something. Probably Eye Blight is the way to go here. Kill the experiment one while I can. Maybe if they have God's Willing, then we're just lose, but slows them down a little bit. Be nice to keep drawing lands here. Travel prep, sure. They're gonna flash it back. So they're kind of all in on this stuff. All right, all right. We're taking 8. That is a big hit. We're probably just dead, but what can you do? All right. To draw more lands, we're gonna Eye Blights the. I guess I have to do this thing because otherwise I'm just dead. And now, best case scenario, we go to 1. All right, all right. That Rift Bolt's probably coming in just because it can't deal with a cheap creature early. Yeah, all right, we're dead. Cool. So I need faster hands against this opponent for sure. Yeah, let's put the Rift Bolt in. Anything else that I'm interested in? I don't think so. What do I take out? Maybe Balustrade Spy is quite slow. Could cut that. Could cut the Unburial Rights, to be honest, but let's give this a go. But definitely like to play first. Okay, Doom Traveler is really good. Or oh, I don't have a red mana in this hand. It's slightly awkward. I think it's still keepable, but that is a little bit awkward. Do I play Doom Traveler first or just get the tap land out? I think getting this out's pretty useful. Just so I can turn 3 other stuff here. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything on turn 1 anyway. Okay, Mountain's good. Let's just play the Doom Traveler. Might not cycle this Fiery Fall. We'll see how our hand develops. We're at 4 lands right now. It's already a decent amount. Okay, I'll probably just Rift Bolt that thing. Oh, stamina's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, for now, let's just do this. Get in there. Weak Steed. Okay, I'll be killing that one as well. Oh, Cumball's interesting. Should I kill it right away is the question. I'll definitely attack, because the block I have the supernatural stamina. They won't block. That makes sense. I'm tempted to get this down. They're probably going to like stack some stuff on the Wingsteed. Or Killer Combo. Otherwise, fine. Then we have the Eye Blights. The tricky part is if they have a protection that they're going to hold up of some kind, it could be pretty annoying. But I think it's okay to do this. That way if they start slamming any kind of buffs on it, we at least get to drain them. They're just attacking for 2, I don't really mind. See what else they have here. Rhino, okay. Now I might kill the Rhino instead. Okay, more lines is good. So Firefall's going to be online soon-ish. Yeah, let's just kill the Rhino. 1, 2, 3. Attack my opponent. Little bit flooded here. But we're doing okay. If we draw another land, Fire falls online. If we draw a spell, then well, we have a spell. So that feels useful. All right, here comes something. Ambuscade. Okay, well, we get our trigger first of all. Then they get a counter, but we get the supernatural stamina. Fortunately, it's not an actual fight, it's just a bite. But still, it saves the count ball, which is nice. Basically countered the removal spell there. Okay. Let's see what we've got. Crackling Doom. Oh, that's a nice one because they can't even protect themselves with God's Willing or anything. Let's jam. And this is an instance, so I don't think I need to play it right now. They might try to play something else and we can get them. Alright, I'll do it now then. Deny them the card draw. Disfigure. I guess we just chill. Don't need to go too crazy here. Our opponent's flooding out as well, which is nice. They can't really attack because they need that to block. Okay, Seeker's fine. Let's play it. Pass. And we'll be able to start attacking soon here. I'm still a little worried about something like a God's Willing. Experiment one. Alright, I'll probably disfigure that one. Just so it's dead. I could do it on my turn. And that way Seeker gets the trigger. But if I draw a land, I could disfigure now and then Fiery Fall. What are chances they can... Yeah, I think it's worth it to do it now. Even though we miss out on the Seeker trigger here. Okay, they did have the God's Willing. It's not entirely unexpected. It does drain them, which is nice. It's Gumball actually pretty good in this matchup because they have a lot of spells and not a lot of removal. So it's drained them for, I guess, only 4 so far, but that's still pretty good. Sort of limiting their play a little bit. Okay, still no lands. I guess I can't really attack then. 1, 2, 3, 4. Certainly presents a bit of a problem for them, this Living Lightning. Because I can start attacking with this, and if it trades with anything, I get back like Rift Bolt or Crackling Doom or something. Okay, don't mind that. Path. Did I just path and attack with everybody? Path your 3/3, hit with everything. If they have a God's Willing, then I guess we at least know about that. If they don't, then even if they have like a pump spell or something, they're still looking at taking 3 and me getting like a Rift Bolt back or something. It seems worth it. We get our Seeker trigger. It's all good things. Get in there. I guess absolute best case they can block these 2 and like pump somehow and then take 4 and this still lives. But yeah, they're just dead. All right, cool. On to game number 3. Do I want to change in my sideboard? I don't think so. I think we just run it back and hope to get another game like that. All right. Finally have all 3 colors. That's good. A little bit slow. We are on the draw here, but I think I have to keep it. It's all 3 colors. It's got 2 removal spells. Just be nice if I had a 2-drop or something. Okay, Plains is not amazing. Them not at least starting with a 1-drop is nice. Now there's the Unbarrel, right? It's kind of interesting. Let's go Mountain. Not sure why I played a Mountain instead of a Swamp, but it doesn't make much of a difference here. Assume they're going to attack me. What are they playing here? Rider, okay. Let's just kill the Rider. Feels fine. Now they play something. We probably Crackling Doom, whatever it is. mage, okay. So I'm taking 3 here. Okay, they have stuff up. This kind of makes me want to cycle this and try to get it back next turn. 6/6 trample gets this thing back. I think that's going to be good enough. Um, yeah, let's play under the swamp. I mean, I can keep up Crackling Doom in case they do anything crazy. But I think cycle plus reanimate is pretty decent here. Conclave Mentor, okay. It's fairly annoying. Yeah, there's the travel prep, okay. Hey, those are really big now, huh? I probably need to kill one of them. I think I'm dead, unfortunately. Can't just take 8. But Conclave Mentor plus Travel Prep's a really good combo, unfortunately. Next turn I'm taking still a lot of damage unless it's another removal spell. Okay. Doesn't really do anything. So they're going to go Travel Prep on these two. It's going to be a 4/4. It's going to be a 6. So I'll take 10. Jeez. Problem is they both have First Strike too. This is really quite bad. I think I have to cycle this Scion and hope I draw something. Do I have any 2-cost cards that do anything? Lightning Helix would be good. Path to Exile. Disfigure would also work. Okay. So let's do it. I should leave up a black. So I guess I'll tap like this because I can get white or red here. Well, unfortunately, we drew like garbage. So they're going to attack me for 10. And I'm probably just going to be dead. That's unfortunate. We got aggroed out a little bit. I knew my hand was a little bit slow keeping it, but our deck's not that fast, so not much I could have done about it, I don't think. Yep. Maybe they have literally anything. Yeah. All right. Well, that's unfortunate. But I had a pretty good aggro deck. Well, I'll see you in match number 2. Let's hope we can salvage this into a 2-1. All right, here we are for match number 2. We'll be on the play. And yeah, this is fine. We can get white off for Fiery Fall. We have a Disfigure for an early creature. And I guess we'll hope to play up Nixilus someday. And our opponent mulliganed. That's definitely helpful for us. See if they keep their 6. And yeah, pretty straightforward game plan here. Might as well lead on the swamp in case they do play something I want to kill. Maybe an experiment 1 or some such. Let's see. Okay, no experiment 1s from our opponent. Well, that's a lot of mountains. Not a huge fan of that. I'll certainly play one here. And again, just keep up both things. Not even sure if I should be cycling the Fiery Fall yet. We have a lot of lands, and we don't necessarily need the white mana right away. So I might just chill on it. Certainly if they play anything. Oh, rampant growth. Okay, sure. Slightly annoying, but acceptable. Because I might want to cycle this for a swamp at some point. It's definitely possible. If they look like they're in the spider spawning colors, that scares me a little bit. Okay, well I have an extra swamp now, so I won't need black mana off my Fiery Fall. Oh, what white cards do we have? Let's look at that. Kumbal, Ores of Pontiff, Cracking Doom Seeker. Like, a lot of them are cheap. Oof. I especially want to disfigure that. Especially if it's a 2/3, I suppose. Oh, they got Bounty of the Lux as well. That's going to be hard to beat, actually. And a Rot Farm. Yeah, they're kind of crushing us already, which is a little bit depressing. The fact that we haven't made a play and it's about to be turn 4 is obviously not ideal. Lightning Helix. I guess I cycle the fall now and just Helix that thing. Sure. Oh, I can't do that because I don't have the right mana this turn. Oh, that's fine. I don't need to Helix it right away. It's not like the Seeker Squire is some huge threat, but at least now we have the white mana when we need it. They're going to go Bounty here, I assume. Yeah, your first threat being your 6-drop's pretty bad because they're just going to kill it, but oh well. Yeah, there's the Bounty. Can we draw anything that does anything? Seeker of the Way. I mean, I will play it. It's fine. Okay. They 5-color. They're at least 4-color, I suppose. So always yield to this. I have to see if my sideboard has any ways to kill Bounty. I need them to somehow have no removal. That's the only way we win this game, and it seems quite unlikely. This Vampire Sovereign. Okay, that I can live with. Sort of wish I had a white mana, but what can you do? Okay, they don't attack. Pass. I drew the Supernatural Stamina. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd really love to have Supernatural Stamina up with Ob, but it's a bit of an issue. Since I would need to draw exactly a black source. If I already had triple black and I was just missing any land, I think that would be a reasonable play. But as is, I think we just play Ob and pray for the best. I wonder if I should have attacked, because I'm not blocking with this Seeker, and they probably wouldn't have blocked me. Probably would have been correct to attack before I played that, since I had a bunch of tricks. But, oh well, we'll miss 2 damage and see how it goes. I don't think that 2 damage is going to matter too much. If Ob lives, then we win. If Ob doesn't live, then we lose. Is the most likely outcome. Okay, that's fine. I can beat random creatures. Okay, I can beat all the random creatures. Do you have a removal spell? If we get through this turn, we're in really good shape. Oof, we did it. Okay. That's huge, actually. Because now I can keep up supernatural stamina the whole time. This gets a counter when a thing dies. Okay. Well, let's attack. See how they react to that. I'll probably end up pathing this Vampire Sovereign when they attack me. There's the Bounty, of course. Because they might have exile-based removal as well, potentially. Yeah. Yeah, let's just path that thing. I don't need to be taking this damage. Always yield, always yield. Oh, right. I forgot that is a combo. Wow. This card has extra lines of text. That's really messed up. Oh boy. That did not go great for our opponent. I totally forgot that would happen as well, of course. I mean, they could have just not surged, but yeah, neither of us remembered about it. Settle beyond reality. Exile, exile. Well, that's unfortunate that it exiles both of them. So I can't supernatural stamina to save it. When it dies, yeah. Okay. They got a river hoopoe. Okay. Probably have to save the helix for that then. So let's draw. Oh. I guess I don't have triple black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Either cycle this or hold out. I guess I hold out. I'm only 1 mana off. I think I attack here. If they block, I'll just use this figure. It's been pretty bad so far. If they don't block, wait, can I just kill them here, actually? Um, this adds 3 damage. This adds 4, 5 damage. Oh yeah, they're just dead, right? Um, yeah, let's see if I can't kill them here. So this takes the 4, 5 from the prowess. 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah. Alright. Let that resolve. Lightning helix your face. Alright, didn't expect to get in for lethal there, but I'll take it. Well, we won off of forgetfulness, but you know what? Sometimes you win games like that because cards have sneaky lines of text. Alright, so we're playing in a big control matchup here. That makes me want these Strands of Undeath. Make them discard some extra cards. That feels helpful. And I might take out a Disfigure. It didn't look very good there. Not a lot of targets that I care about. I don't think I want to lean in Arbiter very much. Or Rift Bolt. Yeah, I think I'll just make that swap and we'll see how it goes from there. Alright, retreated to yet another hand with somewhat awkward mana. I think it's keepable. We have 2 removal spells. We're on the draw. This matchup's pretty slow. I mean, it's not ideal, obviously, but should be fine. Okay, that's not a terrible draw here. Let's see what they do. Oh, just a route farm? Okay, okay. I forgot to check if I had anything for bounty. I don't think I did. Oh, we drew a plane. Sick. Let's play it. Now we have a lightning helix up. If they slam a river hoopoe, I guess. Rampant growth, Seeker's Fire. Okay. Might still kill that. Well, not if it's a 1-2. Don't care enough about a 1-2. There's the Fiery Fall. Let's just pass. And look to play one of my spells this turn so I can jam the Living Lightning and get value. I assume they'll play something here. Could cycle the Fiery Fall and then do it that way, but I don't really want the Fiery Fall all that much. Druid. I guess I'll kill a Druid. Sure. Play Living Lightning. Pass. So now we can get our Lightning Helix back. If this thing dies. It's a lot of removal spells. Alright, let's attack. Pass. Assume this is going to be something fairly big. Is this a Vampire Sovereign? Or are they killing my lightning? Creekwood Leash. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may create a thing. Your stuff's bigger. Yeah, I mean, I'll just kill that. Guess I should just kill it now so they don't get the pump effect here. What do I use on it? I mean, Augur Spree is sufficient, so let's use Augur Spree. Alright. Draw. Spires. Sure. This Living Lightning's going to have to go all the way. Still have a lot of removal spells. So we can deal with pretty much anything they play creature-wise. Yeah, these lords just seem way too weak. Okay, Rampant Growth does not scare me too much. At this point, I think I take Helix over Spree because we have enough hard removal, and this can go face if that comes up. We already have blue, so that's not really a thing. Sure. Okay. We're gonna eventually have something sick. Ooh, that's actually kind of nice here. Let's get in. I guess against exile-based removal, it doesn't do much. What can you do? We're just both flooded? Well, I'm not flooded. Are they just flooded horribly? Is that what's going on? Like, they're just not playing cards. It's a little bit confusing. Miss Meadow Witch. That's massively annoying because it can exile itself. They have 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 stay on. They can't double activate it quite yet. Oh man, that's super obnoxious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The fact that this thing can target itself is like, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I have to try and kill it. The card's just way too annoying otherwise. Yep. Kill it again. Just eat the 2 for 1 here. Right. Don't think there's any reason to hold lands back. This allows me to play Fiery Fall plus hold up the other stuff. Now I probably would get an Eye Blight's ending back if they kill this, just so we can buy ourselves more time here. Then again, I have Supernatural Stamina, so it should come back twice. Alright. That's fine. That looks expensive. It's probably not a creature. It's probably some sort of horrendous X spell. It's a Kozilek. Okay. I'm glad I have this path. That's kind of insane. Well, let's path it. I have a lot of cards now. That's certainly a concern here. Alright, I guess I'll hold this swamp in case they make me discard. Slam in for 3. Pretty insane. They had a freaking Kozilek. Don't care about Devoted Druid. Don't really care about Bounty, to be honest. What else have you got? Just hoping they don't get in life. That would be rough. Chronicler, okay. Chronicler is also acceptable. To Traveler's Amulet, okay. I probably kill the Chronicler here. Let's just make it dead. Seeker, okay, Seeker's not the worst. Start getting in. Assume they're going to chump block at this point. Yep. Alright, play my Seeker. Sure. This is an insane match right now. You don't often have much of a game post Kozilek cast in limited, but here we are. Here we are. See if they have any other crazy bombs. River Hoopu is slightly annoying. Gains them life. Is at least expensive, I guess. But 1, 2, 3, 4. They can do it again. No, they don't have blue mana, so they can't do it again. Alright, alright. Oh no, that's a lot of life. Okay. That's not good. I mean, I'm going to attack with Living Lightning and hope I can use it and the stamina to do something here. Yeah, taking it's probably correct. I think we lose. That Hoopu's going to be too much value. I mean, I'm not going to concede quite yet because we could still draw one of our gigantic cards, right? Our Obnixos or Scion would both be pretty decent here. I don't know what else. Some other stuff, probably. They're also running low on cards. I assume they'll have a way to win, but you never know. This Living Lightning has done so much damage to them. It's kind of insane. It's going to be a bit of a sad day when I have to switch to defense with it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You've got a lot of life and a lot of cards. Does this make blue? It does. Okay. Why is the font on these swamps different? What's going on over there? Well, they're at 15. It's less than ideal. They're attacking. Oh, it has flying, right? It's like they're attacking with that thing. What? Makes sense with flying, though. Lands are not going to be great draws. Still attack here. Do I attack with both? Am I willing to trade Seeker plus stamina for this? Not really. Just pretend this is a 3-2 unblockable for the rest of the game. Oh, man. Yeah, we don't have a ton of great draws in the deck. We do have a few. But our opponent's drawing a lot of cards every turn. It is possible they'll deck themselves. Oh, they got to settle. That's unfortunate. So they'll finally be able to deal with the Living Lightning. Alright, I'll keep taking this Hoopu damage. Settle an instant or sorcery? I'm pretty sure it's sorcery. Do I want to just go for this trade here? I guess it's fine. If they have a removal spell, then I get got pretty good. Hmm. It's 4 damage. Nah, I think I let it be. I don't know. Tough to say. We're in pretty bad shape here. Yeah, there's a settle. Pretty predictable. And just getting owned by River Hoopu. What a weird feeling. Into Chronicler. I mean, they're drawing more cards. Okay, okay. Balustrade Spy? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. No! They had an Ulamog? Oh, come on. That's insanity. Okay. I guess we just lose now. Oh, that's so brutal. Kind of want to concede to that, honestly. They have 2 Eldrazi in their deck? Why? It's ridiculous. Alright, I'll let them play their Eldrazi and die. It's fine. That was wild. Absolutely wild. Alright, which one is this? It's the Ulamog. Yep, yep, yep. That's fine. Sure. Wow. We cannot let the game go this long, I suppose. And whatever. I guess at this point I do this and pray to some sort of god that we get lucky on these mills. Doesn't seem highly probable, but here we go. Hey, we got there. How about that? Unexpected, but you know what? You gotta play to your outs. Our opponent drew the Kozilek. Oh, that's amazing. All right, that was we stole both of those games. We should not have won either of them, but we did, and I will take that. I guess I'll see you for the final match. Alrighty, welcome back for the final match, everybody. We get to be on the play. That's nice. Missing a color. Can this hand function? Not really. The stamina doesn't do anything on its own. So we kind of need to draw the white mana, which we have the Scion to potentially cycle, but that's really slow. I think I'm going to mulligan this one. I have a lot of mana troubles. I feel like our mana's not that bad. All right, let's keep this one. Gonna keep all the lands and probably put back one of the creatures, maybe? Or maybe the Fiery Fall. Because it's too far away from being really castable, and we don't really need the extra fixing. So I guess I'll put the Fiery Fall back. That's fine. Alright, our opponent also mulliganed, which is nice. Evens the playing field a little bit. Let's go with Cryptic Spires. Pass the turn. We'll slam our Doom Traveler on turn 2. Better late than never. More Disfigures is okay. And this time we'll be Balustrade spying on ourselves, not our opponents. That was a fun way to finish that last match, though. They managed to thin their entire deck of all their lands. Excuse me. All right, let's see what they have here. Disfigure deals with most 2-drops. And then we'll eventually get to play our 2/3 flyer here. Does not deal with that one, which is sort of annoying. Ugh. Do I have to Blight's Ending this? Not yet. Not yet. I am willing to trade a Disfigure and a Doom Traveler for it if they block here. Actually, wait, I'm not even losing the Doom Traveler. This is just pure value. Alright. It's a fine little trade. Deals with that thing. Dreg Mangler, 3/3 haste. Okay. I think I can live with that one. Living Lightning. A little bit late there, Living Lightning. Or not late. A little bit off mana. I'll figure it out. Yeah, I'm going to stay back. Look to block and Disfigure again, I think. I'd rather save the endings for better targets. Second Dreg Mangler. Alright. I mean, it's annoying, but sure, I guess. Go ahead and block. Disfigure again. Lots of X3s on our opponent's side of the board here. Okay, that's not good. I guess now we attack. Need to draw that 4th land. Didn't figure we'd be struggling for a 4th land drop. It's a 3rd Drag Mangler. Oh, okay, Forbidden Alchemy. That's less bad. Oh no, they have a spider spawning. That's really bad for me. They grabbed a forest. Alright. Let's just kill this thing. We're probably pretty screwed here. Come on, deck. Work with me a little bit here. They're at least a little bit ways off from flashing back the spider spawning, but we're still in bad shape. Rhino, yeah, okay. Probably just kill it. That spawning's getting real nasty. Come on. I mean, we're going to lose this game because I just can't draw land. Okay. Be killing this one too. All right. Can I draw land? Nope, I drew it on barrel rights though. That's exciting. This is extremely frustrating if you can't tell. It's turn 8. We've drawn not a single land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're 1 mana off of casting their spider spawning. Yeah. Yeah, this is bad. We're probably just dead now. I mean, cool. This is when you target with a spell, right? I'm gonna see if they target with Drag Mangler here before casting Doom. If they just slam in, I'll just play it, I guess. I don't know how I'm ever beating the spider spawning. I mean, I guess the answer is just I'm not. They currently have 1, 2, 3, 4. They have like 6 or 7 creatures in there. Yeah, we're just gonna lose to spider spawning. This is annoying. I can't think of a single draw in my deck that works to do anything here. We had a shot when they were a lot of mana away, but now it's just tough. They're gonna make another Rhino, presumably. Don't think there's anything in my graveyard worth copying. They could grab a glow spore to get a land. It's kind of a hilarious play here, and not necessarily a bad one. They went for the Rhino. Okay, that's sensible. Okay, don't know why we're stopping in my upkeep. All right, we finally drew a land. It's probably too late, but I'm gonna try this Balustrade Spy. Hope I get some sweet things to reanimate here. Also, if they don't spider spawn me, then another flyer is good. I obviously mill a single card. Hey. Sure. Okay. They had some things for their Rhino. Kind of a weird combination doing this and spider spawning things, but guess I'm into it or something. All right. Don't really want to unburial erase my Balustrade Spy. I mean, we're just like so dead here. I don't even know if I should bother playing more cards. Let's play this one, sure. I guess I'll go for the double block. Just see if they show us anything else that's cool. But spider spawning's pretty unbeatable with the start we had, unfortunately. These silly rhinos surprisingly good here. Let's see, do I have any sweet sideboard cards? God, that's tiny. Yoink. Answer seems to be no. Maybe I switch a Rift Bolt for one of these disfigures. They don't seem to be very good. Okay. I don't know why they're not just playing spider spawning, killing me, but okay. Hello, Scion. Guess I'll cycle this. Try to reanimate it, and it's still just not going to be able to get through anyway, but okay. I don't even know if I should bother. I literally don't think we can win, so I should probably just sit here and collect information rather than try and win the game because we can't. Okay, they're scavenging, sure. So I'll just chump there, get my Crackling Doom back. I don't have to do it now. I can cycle first. Okay. Drawing millions of cryptic spires. Don't know why they didn't want to play their spider spawning. Maybe they forgot it's in their graveyard, but they remembered about the scavenge, so I find that unlikely. Ugh, that's an annoying matchup. They just have a lot of 3/3s with haste, which is kind of weird. Let's dump the disfigure for a bolt. Were there any disfigure targets that I saw? Not really, right? Maybe I just get rid of both disfigures. I bring in like a strands or something. Sure, why not? Give that a go. I would still like to play first, I think. Okay, this has all my colors. Seems keepable, if not incredible. I will lead on the Doom Traveler. All right. Attack for 1. Ah, they did have a small thing. The Doom Traveler just blocks that really well anyway. They have an Impervious Great Worm. I dig it. Question is, do I want to just kill this with my Pontiff? Shaman's not really doing anything, so I kind of feel like I don't care. I'm going to hold on to the Pontiff, see if I can get more value out of it. Because they attack and I block, like, that's fine. And they might play a second Glow Spore or something, who knows. I mean, it's 100% a Dread Mangler, because their deck is all Dread Manglers, but... I'll probably be Rift Bolting that one, rather than ending it. This hand does not feel like it's winning the game. But let's see what we can do. Wish my opponent didn't have a stop on my upkeep for just absolutely no reason. It's a little bit annoying. Alright, Swamp, Bolt. Let's pretend we have a Disfigure up. It's the Rhino, yep. That's fine. Let's kill the Rhino. Okay, okay. Abba is a game plan. Let's kill you. 1, 2, 3. And I probably cycle the fall now so I can play my Ob. That seems reasonable to me. See what our opponent does. But Ob is the game plan. It's another Rhino, of course. The problem is if they have an Ambuscade, it's like pretty brutal. But I mean, I could just wait to draw the land naturally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And just have the Fiery Fall as a thing I can cast. It's a little tricky. If they have specifically Ambuscade, then this is quite bad. I think I actually will wait. I think I need the help here. I don't know why they would be considering an attack. Oh, man. Hopefully we draw land here. Or something sweet. Lightning Helix. I don't have enough white sources to do the thing I would like to do. So that's slightly unfortunate. guess. Should I pass or should I play this Pontiff? I guess I'll play the Pontiff now. Sure. Let's just kill that Glow Spore before they do anything crazy. This thing having Trample is actually sort of annoying. We'll see how they spend their mana here. Okay, they did have the Ambuscade, so I'm kind of glad I did that. Okay. I will haunt the Doomed Traveler, I suppose. Take my 5 here. Still not cycling, I don't think. Because I would like to just play the Fiery Fall. Crackling Doom isn't even better. Okay. Still shouldn't attack. Should I do anything? I don't want them drawing more cards if they target this with things. They might Dreadmangle it. That seems unlikely. I'm just going to pass. Hold up the Crackling Doom. Once this is off the board, I'm a lot more comfortable playing the Ob. Because Ambuscade won't be a thing anymore. Alright, I'll crackle it. I have another one that would be pretty annoying. Oh, the Web Weaver Changeling. Okay. I guess that also works with Ambuscade. Man. I really would like to just draw a land. Yeah, I need the Fiery Fall to win. Like, I feel like I really need this card to actually win the game. I'm drawing poorly. That's okay. You will pass. I guess I'll use Stamina plus Helix to kill this thing. Like, they're eventually just going to cast a Spider Spawning. I'm going to lose the game. That's the problem with sitting here forever, is I will eventually just lose. Forbidden Alchemy, yeah, that's a good one. To mostly irrelevant stuff. Okay, then we have a Dread Mangler. I guess I'll just Stamina the Mangler, because that's a reasonable exchange here. Let's go block. Okay. Stamina. The Haunt doesn't do anything, but sure. This Pontiff ended up not doing a whole lot there. Anything? I feel like a land's not a huge ask. Well, it is a land, but it's tapped. I'm not going to attack, because I can go for a double block plus a Helix. If they don't Dreadmangle. If they do Dreadmangle, I guess I just chump block and we'll figure it out later. Spirit. Lightning Helix. More Fiery Falls. All right, well. Now we're doing this. And we're hoping. I got like a mana leak or something. What is this? Oh, they're just forbidden alchemying. Okay, okay. discarded a travel prep. Seeker Square. Okay, sure. Might as well attack, I think. Maybe that's a mistake. I don't know. Spider spawning is coming. Oh, damnation. Also pretty good. Now they're spider spawning. Yeah, our opponent's deck was really good. Wonder how they lost the match. Or a game. A match? A game? One of those. Yeah, we can't beat 10 spiders. Well, that's unfortunate. It's going to be a 1-2 out of this one. Our deck didn't quite get there. I thought we had some cool synergies rolling, but not enough threats, I think, was the big problem. And that last match we did get a little bit tied up on the mana. Maybe I misplayed game 3. I could have cycled at some point for that 6th land. Maybe that would have been good. Hard to say. Anyway, that'll do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed watching. I did have fun playing despite our crappy finish. If you did enjoy the content, consider clicking like, subscribe. All those good YouTube buttons, they do help me out. I would very much appreciate it. But that'll do it for now. I'll see you in the next video.